We heard the gunshots, like it was pop, 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 and then the customer started running in, saying somebody's shooting.
That developing story first at noon. Metro Police are looking for a shooter who took down 3 people who were shopping at Washington Square Mall. It's a story we first brought you as breaking news on air and on the RTV6 app. It began around 6:30 yesterday. Police responded to several calls of shots fired at the East Side Mall. A woman and 2 men described as young adults were shot. The suspect took off. Witnesses report hearing as many as 15 shots fired, but exactly how many is still under investigation today. Well, police are now sifting through the evidence left behind at what's become a major crime scene. But today, those who live and worship on the Far East Side are taking a stand against the violence last night at Washington Square Mall. They gathered this morning for a prayer vigil inside the mall. RTV6's Julie Persley joins us live now with the very latest.
Beth, about 175 members of a United Methodist church called the Movie Theater Church meet each Sunday to worship here inside of Washington Square Mall. Some of them came together today for a very special prayer vigil in response to last night's shooting. They gathered to pray for peace. The pastor says they realize violence anywhere is a problem, but he told us when it happens under your own roof, you take it a little more personally. He says that's why they decided not to run away from the problem.
We can move away, we can forget that it happens or ignore the reality that violence is a part of our community, or we can stand firm and recognize our responsibility here is not defined by a world of violence, but by a call of God to live out what it means to help people experience love and joy and peace in their life.
The congregation is called the Movie Theater Church because it originally met for worship services in the former Movies 8 building across the street before it moved into its current sanctuary here in the mall. The pastor says that he and his other members will stand together and they plan to continue worshiping in their sanctuary here at Washington Square Mall. Reporting live from the Far East Side, Julie Persley, RTV6.
All right, Julie, thank you. As for the victims, we're told one person is at Eskenazi Hospital in serious condition, but is expected to be okay. The other 2 were also treated for non-life-threatening injuries. Now, we will stay on top of the story throughout the day. Of course, you can follow along with all the information we know so far on the RTV6 mobile app.